In today's tip, we're going to deploy a multi-container web application using some basic container networking. This tip builds on our video about single container deployments, so you may want to watch that first. You can find it linked in the description. To start out, we'll create a new user-defined network. We'll explicitly specify the bridge driver and name the new network WikiNet so we can identify its role at a glance. Now, we're going to install a new implementation of MediaWiki, this time using multiple containers. And this is going to be broken down into two containers. First, the application itself, and second, a MySQL database. So to start, let's create our containerized MySQL database. That's a pretty hefty Docker run command. So let's break it down. We're naming the container WikiMySQL, using the network argument to assign the container to our new WikiNet network, mounting the Wikidata volume, the same one from the previous lesson. If you deleted that volume, you may need to recreate it, and assigning it to the directory in the MySQL container where it expects to be able to save persistent data. We're running in detached mode. We're using the E argument to specify an environment variable, in this case, a root user password for the database. Now, never use a password like root in production, but we'll use it here for the sake of replicability. Finally, we're building from the official Docker Hub image for MySQL. Now let's get the Wiki app itself up and running. We're running the app on the same network as the database, and we're still mounting a volume, which the app will use for some configuration data. When we navigate to localhost 8000, we should see the same setup screen as in the last video. So we're going to move forward to the Connect to Database screen, just like we did last time. But this time, we're going to select MariaDB, MySQL, or compatible. For database host, we can simply enter the name of the database container, in this case, WikiMySQL. If these containers are restarted, they'll still be able to interact with one another as configured, even if those future instances have different IP addresses. For database name, you can choose any name, and you don't need to enter anything for table prefix. For database password, you'll enter the password we set via environment variable, same as username, root, when we created the database container. And we see that Google doesn't like our using that password, as they shouldn't. Now, since I've done some other installations on this computer, I have existing MediaWiki tables in this database. We'll just click continue. And we're going to regenerate a local settings.php. Now, we can enter any name we like, administrator details, our password, and our email. And we'll go ahead and install the wiki. Like last time, you'll need to download the generated local settings.php file and include it in the base directory of the wiki app. You can review the instructions for that from the last tip if you need some reminders on the process. Then we'll commit our updated image and start a new container. Now we have a multi-container app with a production-grade database running on a user-defined network according to Docker best practices. And we can take a look by opening a new tab and navigating to localhost 8000. If we want to log in, we'll find that our credentials work perfectly. I hope you found this useful. Please check out our other videos for more tips on cloud native technologies, and thanks for watching.